Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 135 of my TTM returns. I'm re-recording this one. I misspoke in the last one pretty bad. Nothing bad, just did not realize that the information I was giving was entirely inaccurate. So just gonna redo it, make it a little bit better, and share with you guys 8 successes I got today. Kind of 7, but 8 in total, and you'll see why here in a moment. But we're going to start off here with a NASCAR return. This is coming back from Cup Series Stuart Haas driver Cole Custer. He has been a fantastic TTM signer over the years, and that has not changed with moving up into the Cup Series. But filling in a few more cards that I needed. I should be pretty well caught up, and then maybe at the end of the season, I'll buy a box of the 2022 Donruss and start getting that ready for next season. But I don't think I'm going to have time to do it for this year. Then we got some baseball returns. First one is a 1-of-1 success from former catcher Ron Tingley, signing this 1992 Donruss in blue. Pretty quick return there. And then I got 2 separate returns from the same guy today. A lot of people have been getting this guy back. One was fairly quickly, I think about 2 months. The other one took 4 years, if I am looking at it correctly. But these are coming back. I'll show off the 2 of 2 first. From, well, you just saw it, from baseball free agent pitcher Derek Holland. Finally got these 2 cards signed for the sets that I've been working on forever. And then I also got this one back in a separate envelope, which had a much older stamp. So if I remember correctly and all my stuff is accurate, the 2 of 2 came back from the Buffalo Bisons, which was sent earlier this season. He has since been released from the team or something. And then the 1 of 1 was when I sent to him when he was with the San Francisco Giants in 2018. So over 4 years. Apparently he held on to it this entire time. But really glad to finally see any of them come back. But to get both back on the same day is pretty cool. This one has some really ironic timing. So I originally got this guy during spring training of 2020. And I had written to a bunch of players on his team. And they sent back those cards unsigned because of COVID. But the manager of the team signed these thank you card note picture things, just thanking the support during the of the team during that time during COVID, and we were all unsure if we would even get a baseball season. But I wanted to get photos of him in his actually of him and not just of the team signed. So I sent these out last season, got these back today, 3 days after he got fired. So I'm not sure if these were signed before, just when he got fired, or after he got fired. But this is a 2 of 2 success from former Texas Rangers manager Chris Woodward. A little hard to see, lots of blue in that. But then also signed this one of when he was with the LA Dodgers. I thought he was an all right manager. Obviously he didn't get the greatest of results with the Rangers, but they're also not a team that's looking to be good anytime soon. Lots of trades and tanking and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to blame him, but I guess a lot of people didn't really like him as a coach. So that stings, but still glad to get something back, even if it's after his tenure with the team is over. Continuing with the, at least the diamond theme, we got back another college softball head coach. This is coming from an active head coach. He signed both my photos, included a signed business card, and then included a greeting card, which he wrote a nice note with. But this is all coming back from Texas head softball coach Mike White. So there's the business card, and then here are the photos. This one smeared on the envelope a little bit, but this one came out really good. And then, like I said, he included a greeting card, including the softball field, hold that open for a second so you guys can read it. But even in I think in a less than 20-year career, he's pretty darn accomplished for a head coach. Had a very successful tenure at Oregon, and he has continued that success with Texas. He has 6 College World Series appearances in softball, and I think he was the runner-up this year for the championship, losing to Oklahoma, if I remember correctly. But still cool to get that. Finally got an active Formula One driver. These do appear to be authentic, and they're definitely hand-signed at least. So now I have both of the Haas F1 team drivers. So this is a 2 of 2 success coming from Mick Schumacher, or Schumacher, whatever you want to call it. He signed both of these in about 2 months. Sometimes people get back his own card that he sends out. He actually took the time to sign my photos, and I was able to get Kevin Magnussen a couple years ago just by chance on an IMSA hero card, mailed out to a couple of the teams and received a few team signed ones, and he just so happened to be on that team at the time. So currently have both of the Haas F1 drivers who do not regularly score points, let alone podiums. But yeah, not super impressive in terms of performance for the Haas team in F1. But Mick won the Formula 2 championship in 2020. I think a Formula 3 championship as well. So he's got some pedigree. And of course, we all know his dad, Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion. So maybe in some better equipment, Mick might be able to show off his talents. But really, really cool to get that in. This was sent to Switzerland, not to the team, by the way. I think he has like an office, or his representation is there. Then this last one is a really cool success. This is a guy that I have been trying to get for 4 years. It's taken 3 tries, but finally got something. He only signed 1 of 2, but I will take it. This guy is a legend in football and all of the different things that he has accomplished over the years, but got back 1 of 2 from College Football Hall of Fame head coach Steve Spurrier. So Spurrier played for Florida back in the day, back in the 60s. Won the 1966 Heisman Trophy, went in the first round in the 1967 draft to the 49ers, and then played a season with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Didn't play all that much in his NFL career, but he was a quarterback as well as a punter for some time. And then I think he went 0-13 in the 1 year that he was with the Buccaneers, so that was very early on in their existence. Didn't do too well there. But afterwards, he went back to college to be a coach and coached for Duke, Florida, and South Carolina, getting 11 bowl wins. I think he's the all-time wins leader for Florida and South Carolina, and a national FBS championship in 1996. So, of course, he was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. But he's also been a head coach at other stops. He coached in the NFL for 2 seasons with the Washington Redskins. I think he coached in the USFL, if I remember correctly. And then in the 1 season of the AAF, he led the Orlando Apollos to the best regular season record. Then the league shut down. Thank you, Tom Dundon, and everyone else that ruined it. But they were given the de facto season championship because they were pretty far into the year. So they had the best regular season record. Therefore, he is the only AAF championship winning head coach. But like I said, I've been trying for 4 years now to get this guy. Originally sent to the Orlando Apollos, never heard back. He works for the University of Florida, haven't heard back. And then a home address popped up. Some people have got some success there. Tried one more time, and I will take 1 of 2. Very much worth it. Very happy to finally have him in the collection. But that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.